Good afternoon, French Road families, parents, and friends of our fantastic fifth graders. Welcome to French Road Elementary School. I'm Dr. Rio, and I've had the pleasure and privilege of working with these amazing fifth grade students as the principal this year. And this is Mrs. Spagnon, our assistant principal here at French Road. At this time, would everyone please stand and join with our fifth graders as we recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Good afternoon and welcome again. Thank you for being here at our 2018 fifth grade moving up day ceremony. It's my distinct pleasure to introduce you all to our honored guests who are here today to celebrate this final achievement of our fifth grade students. So I'll go through some special guests who are here today, and please hold your applause until all our guests have been introduced. Guests, you can stand or wave so that everyone knows where you are. Dr. Kevin McGowan, Superintendent of Schools. Hard not to clap, I know. Dr. Debbie Baker, Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction. Mr. Rob Thomas, 12 Corners Middle School Principal. Mr. Matt Tappan, Council Rock Primary School Principal. Mrs. Christine Treasure, Assistant Director of Humanities. Dr. Mike Leaner, Director of Innovative Learning. Mr. Mark Kakanovich, Board President. Mrs. Andrea Costanza, Brighton Board of Education. And Dr. Morse Stein, who is a former board member and a FRES grandparent. Our vocal music teachers, Mrs. Lori Iannello, Ms. Bojana Grenand, Ms. Chris Cole, our accompanist, who you can't see right now in the corner, Mr. Mark Brennan. And our fabulous fifth grade teachers. So teachers are on the stage, the ones who are here this afternoon. You can give a quick wave. Mrs. Sham, Mrs. Linda Posner, Ms. Mary Giordano, Ms. Rebecca Rauscher, Ms. Julie Lanovara, Mrs. Lizzie Eden, Mrs. Stephanie Webster, who's here with Mrs. Gottfried's class, Ms. Lonnie Maszerowski, and Mr. Chris Simmons, and Mr. Jeff Reichman. Thank you. Thank you all for being here today. this is for you now. Okay, there's lots of people here to celebrate you, and I told you when we were practicing that they're all going to watch you and want to see your beautiful smiles and take lots of pictures of you, but it's because you're so awesome. So I'm truly honored having the privilege of sharing with all of you and your parents and relatives and friends and all of these guests the celebration of a milestone in your educational journey. You are all absolutely going to be such a special group of kids to me, not only because of how awesome you are, but because you're the first fifth graders that I've had the honor of being a principal for. Without a doubt, you've helped to make my first year as FRES principal a memorable one in many different ways, and I'm so thankful for each one of you. And after today and the last days of school this week, you, the FRES 2018 fifth grade class, will become the 12 Corners Middle School sixth grade. And it won't seem long after that when I get to see you cross the stage yet again as the class of 2025. So here you are, friends. You are so ready. You've worked so hard in your classwork. You've made new friends. You've had many positive experiences, and you have even been put in some challenging situations. But you did it all with the care and support of your families and everyone here at French Road. And although you're heading to a new school building, I know that your values of respect, responsibility, self-control, kindness, integrity, along with all your French Road memories will stay with you. So I was thinking about all the great experiences you guys have had here as fifth graders and as third and fourth even. This year you had your Human Rights Day, including our awesome Harriet Tubman performance. You had Jump Rope for Heart, and I've never met kids that can jump rope like our FRES kids can. Band, orchestra, chorus concerts, Genesee Country Village Museum, Seabreeze, field days, spirit days, movie nights, visits with Dart in the main office, who's really going to miss some of his regular visitors, kindness quotes on the morning announcements, my ever so helpful student council group, and even for some of you who are sitting here right now, a possible visit by a bear during your stream study trip. These are the memories that you're not going to forget and the ones that will make you smile as you head to TCMS. And I know that many of you are excited about getting into the next step in your lives, meeting new people, playing sports, joining clubs, walking freely in the hallways. And I know you might be nervous too about what the future may hold, but that's okay because that's normal. And after we've spent this time with you, we know that you are all going to do wonderful at the middle school. There's a quote by Brian Skavnek that your parents and families may have read on the internet, as I've seen it popping up again and again, and today I want to share it with you as you prepare to move on to the middle school. Some kids are smarter than you, some kids are cooler than you, and some kids are better at sports than you. But it doesn't matter. You have your thing too. Be the kid who can get along. Be the kid who is generous. Be the kid who is happy for other people. Be the kid who does the right thing. Be the nice kid. I have no doubt that each one of you will be able to do just that next year and beyond. You are wonderful, you are capable, you can make good choices, and you are kind. I wish all of you, our 2018 fifth grade students today, a warm and loving congratulations on your hard work in elementary school. And although you have so many wonderful experiences, your journey has really only just gotten started. Enjoy every moment of your time here with your classmates and teachers in Brighton, and always make sure you let those star qualities shine. In the words of Harriet Tubman, every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have it within you, the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world. Take your strength, patience, and passion along with those beautiful smiles to TCMS next year. I'm very proud of all of you, and you should be proud of yourselves too. Congratulations. At this time, I would like everyone to please stand and join the fifth grade class in the singing of the Star Spangled Banner. Now I'd like to introduce you to Dr. Kevin McGowan, Superintendent of Schools, who will address the class.
Thank you very much. Good news, fifth graders. It appears as though Mr. and Thomas and I did okay during the matinee performance, and our jokes may not have been that bad because we got invited back for all of you. So we're very glad to see you. We should have probably asked if anybody was out there before we get started to make sure we don't repeat any of our jokes. But the message is that we care deeply about you and want to talk to you a little bit about this transition, what it means to us, and how excited we are for each and every one of you. I'd first like to start by thanking Dr. Rio, Mrs. Spagnola, all of your teachers, your parents, and everybody that has supported you. So can you join me in giving them all a round of applause? But it's not about the adults, folks. It's about you today, fifth graders. And so let's talk a little bit about that. It's such a great day for each and every one of you. It's really only the beginning. You've left two schools, and you have left them better places. Think about all the things that you've done. You've collected food, you've collected clothing, you've done all sorts of different charity drives, you've created living museums, completed science projects, you've read like nobody's business, you've roller skated enough miles probably to circle the town a few times, you've jump roped over and over and over again, probably enough to go to the moon and back to support important research, and you've helped your school by planning great events and organizing a lot of fun activities. You've decorated our hallways with your beautiful artwork, you've performed for us, you've raised your voices, you've learned how to play an instrument, you have done an incredible job growing as human beings and as students. You've tackled great projects, written stories, studied streams, learned about tinsmithing, and yes, as Dr. Rio said, you've avoided a black bear. Find any other fifth graders that have done that. You have done so much for so many while here at FRES, and we're so impressed by each and every one of you. Now, you need to know a little bit of a dad's secret, and I apologize, but I'm going to make you squirm just a little bit. Look out at all the people there. Do you hear this sniffling a little bit of tears? You're supposed to say yes. You hear that? You heard when somebody said class of 2025, somebody said, oh. They weren't just thinking about their 529 college savings plan. They were thinking about how old you're getting and how fast that's happening. But my point in pointing that out to you is they care deeply for each and every one of you. These are your number one partners when you go over to the middle school. They're the people that you need to talk to when you need something. They're the people that you need to count on. They are the people that you need to be honest with and come to with problems and celebrations. They are the people that will be there for you and want to be there for you. They're your greatest partners, so count on them. They love you very much, just as the people in school do. So count on us too. Give them a hug, or three. Contrary to what you might think, it is kind of cool to care about your parents. And it is okay to hug them in front of other people. They appreciate that too. And finally, this is great news for all of us. Woohoo, you're coming to Monroe Avenue, which is where many of us work each and every day. So we're excited that you're going to join us on the campus at 12 Corners Middle School, where you do not have to walk in a straight line. Yes, believe it or not, you can walk anywhere you want, as a matter of fact, on either side of the hallway. Even though Mr. Thomas is about to tell you to stay to the right, you do not have to stay in a perfect line. You can actually talk in the hallway. We ask that you kind of keep it down, but you can talk to each other. And when you go into the cafeteria, you can sit at any table you like, not just the choice of 3 or 4, but anywhere you want. Which leads me to point out to you that you should think about the new friends that you can make, the new experiences that you can have, and all of the different things you can do when you get to 12 Corners. You know those free bags that you get when you go to a 5K race or just about any party these days or other places? Well, you have this free bag that you're being handed to go right now to the middle school and then on to the high school, and you can put into that bag anything you'd like. New activities, new friendships, new relationships, new sports. You can try it all. It's a whole different world for you, and that's really exciting. We can't wait for you to give everything a shot, to give it your all, and to really enjoy that middle school experience. I'd like you to think about middle school as this new opportunity. You have 7 years until you are going to be crossing the stage, and I just left the high school graduation rehearsal, and I told them many of the similar things that I'm saying to all of you. I didn't say it quite this way, but we're saying the same things to them as to you. So over the next 7 years, think about your opportunity to be leaders, to be positive, to be kind to other people. Think about how your words impact other people, or your texts, or your social media posts. Think about all of those. Think about them carefully and be kind to all of the people around you, like you already have been. Be the fifth graders you have been, but be that way all through your experience. We're very proud of that. And don't forget that good hitters don't ever hit a home run unless they take a swing. So try all of those different opportunities you'll have when you get to the middle school. So class of 2025, the next time we'll meet will be 7 years from now when I'm speaking to you at your high school graduation. Well, hopefully we'll see each other in between. But the next time we meet like this will be when you're crossing that stage, and I'm hopefully saying some of these same great things to you. What exciting stories will you have when you get there? What experiences will you have had when you're at the middle school and then the high school? What kinds of different things are you going to do to make it a fun experience for you and for the people around you? Try everything, give it a shot, and enjoy every bit of it. We're very proud of you. Do great things at 12 Corners, and we can't wait to see you. Congratulations.
Dr. McGowan. Next up, I'd like to invite up Mr. Rob Thomas, the principal of 12 Corners Middle School.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for having me at this great celebration of the class of 2025. Like you, I was a French Road student. We didn't have moving up day, though, then. My mom said, get out of the car, you're going to the middle school now. So I'm glad I get to be part of this one. Finally, I've waited years. We've done a lot together already. You've been to our May orientation with your parents. You've come to activity night at the middle school. Thanks to all the parent chaperones who joined us. And last week I got to visit your classrooms too. Who remembers me coming by last week? Well, that's pretty good. Maybe you'll even remember me when you get to school in the fall. But it may seem like yesterday that you started at our third grade here. And as a former French Road third grader, I know the time really flies. But it's going to fly again. The next 3 years are going to go super fast at the middle school. You're going to start with an orientation, then you get outdoor education, and it just rolls right through to your final party as 8th graders. The end of the year party that we just had Saturday night. If you noticed the bonfire at 12 Corners, it was planned. The 8th graders had a lot of fun. But at the middle school, you have a lot of opportunities, and I want you to get involved, just like the others have said. Get involved with everything you're interested in. And you'll find people that have the similar interests, and you'll make middle school that much more fun. Now, if you're a little worried about coming over to the middle school, that's okay. It's a good thing to have a little bit of an anxiousness about something new and that's important to you. But I do want to dispel a little bit of your fears so that you're not overly worried. First of all, plenty of people will be there to help you. Our current 7th graders will be 8th grade mentors. All of your teachers, administrators, counselors, and your families are all there to help. So please take the time to ask for help so that people have the opportunity to give you a hand. The chances are, if you're asking something, somebody else has the exact same question, and you're helping them too. Secondly, find a way to help someone else. When you help someone else, even with the simplest task, not only are they feeling better about it, but you'll feel better too. Brighton believes character trait of kindness is really the key, and I talked to you about that in all your classes last week. You're going to make the best situation at the middle school better by being kind to one another. Congratulations for all you've accomplished, class of 2025. Enjoy the summer, and I look forward to seeing you at the August 28th orientations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. So this year, the 5th grade chorus, under the direction of Mrs. Iannello, performed a song that seemed perfect for this moving up day ceremony, and we will now be presenting a video recording of the chorus performance from last month.
For our song, A Better Place, the 5th grade chorus would like to dedicate it to our parents who have made this a better place, to our 5th grade teachers and our administration. We dedicate this song to you.
I'll tell the world, I'll sing the song. It's a better place since you came along. Since you came along. You'll touch the sunlight through the trees. Your kisses are the ocean breeze. Everything's alright when you're with me. And I, oh, my favorite thing.
fifth grade chorus members for singing that beautiful song for us. And now we are ready to commence with the presentation of the fifth grade class of 2018 and award certificates of promotion. These certificates certify that each student, having met the necessary requirements, is hereby promoted from French Road Elementary School to 12 Quarters Middle School on this day of June 18, 2018. We will be calling up our students by class. Our fifth grade teachers will be reading each student's name, and please hold your applause until after each individual homeroom is recognized. So this afternoon, we will be starting with Ms. Mary Giordano.
Hi everyone. I just wanted to start and say that this year has been such an amazing year for me. And I also want to thank the awesome team that I worked with in my classroom, with Joanne LaMonica, the teacher of the deaf, and my two amazing interpreters, Amy Conheady, I think you might be here somewhere, and Sue Winter. And I also have to thank my amazing class. You guys have been so much fun and you've been so special, so thank you. And I'll start with Aiden Alzubi. Ava Salino. Hannah Connors. Ava Cucciarelli. David DeRue Curry. Jonathan Harrow. Ryan Hurwitz. Julia Kane. Benjamin Matmutovich. Megan Miller. Teresa Miller. Hermano Bando. Emma Olivo. Shannon O'Sullivan. Lucrezia Pavan. Arnav Sharma. Simon Smith. Anahita Tiagi. Max Wilson. And Luke Zappia. Congratulations, kids. My teaching partner, Linda Posner, in her class.
Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to introduce my homeroom classroom, moving up to grade 6 in September. Much thanks to Mrs. Debbie Buckert, our teaching assistant, for her support and friendship throughout the year. Katya Belgazar. Roman Bilayev. Zoe Cardella. Luca DeSantis. Muhammad Dumpy. Charlie Empey. Efren Gonzalez. Christian DeFranco. Jada Johnson. Tara Lama. Evan Lowcamp. Madeline McMahon. Andre Riley Jr. Andrew Roberts. Sophia Rocha. AJ Rossignol. Lauren Russell. Henry Swade, Brandon Tacha, Sophie Tarowski, and Nicholas Uden. It is my pleasure to now introduce to you my colleague and friend, Ms. Julie Lanovara.
Good afternoon, everyone. With great pride, I'd like to introduce my wonderful class. Sam Anzalati, Jenna Gordon, Zanaya Henry, Elise Hosmer, Anna John, Noah Kujali, Aaliyah Lanier, Frankie Lovett, Henry McBain, Teddy McNear, Khalid Obiake, Leah Pulley, Caroline Roser, Megan Rude, Ben Sackett, Mila Sorensen, Bridget Tobin, Kiva Valise, Henry Worzinger, Julia Winter, Hassan Yorick, and Connor Zanowski. Congratulations, class. My partner in crime for many, many years, Ms. Rebecca Rauscher.
Bless you. It is with great pleasure that I now am able to introduce my wonderful class, starting with Rita Adele, Kylie Atkins, Vivian Biedenhoff, Sean Blake, Maya Costanza, Anna Day, Zachary Ellis, Maddie Horowitz, Etta Howe, Brandon King, Megan Levitsky, Jackson Miles, Max Russell, Zoe Sheehan, Michael Stazek, Noah Terry, Santiago Vasquez Otero, Xavier White, Shushu Wu, Annalise Yarns, and Nina Young. Give them a nice big round of applause. And it is with pleasure that I can now introduce Ms. Lizzie Eden and her class. All right, it is my pleasure to introduce you to an incredible group of 5th grader, almost 6th graders. So we'll start with Christian Abraham, Maya Barrett, Acadia Ward, Phoenix Crossland, Gavin DeBlaze, Caroline Friend, Evan Hofen, Claire Aisha, Pearl Krieger, Mila Lobos, Alexandra Madison, Tobin Martin, Zoe Millard, Vivian Pascal, Abraham Reitz, Sam Robertson, Audrey Siebold, Adam Sponsel, Ina Tasikas, and Scarlett Wilder. I'd now like to introduce you to Miss Stephanie Webster and Ina Sham. Stephanie is stepping in for Mrs. Gottfried.
Stephanie and I are going to introduce Mrs. Gottfried's class. We'll begin with Anaya Bonham, Ariella Botier, Samuela Botway, Ella Brunette, Sylvia Daphne Cohen, Kim Kramer, Hannah Devine, Javon Everett, Ryder Flom, Jack Harrington, Noah Ledoux,
Marissa Liu, Miles McGuire, Adam Metz, Ireland Mistrada, Peter Odiambo, Michael Payne, Jordan Vermille, Ella Wade, Noah Wagner, and Trenton Wilson.
and now it gives me great pleasure to introduce one of my team members, Lonnie Maszerowski, and her wonderful class.
Hi guys, I am very excited to present this class. It's my second year and best class ever, hashtag. First up we have Nolan Vanel, Sal Burge, Jake Coles, Aaron Fay, Tyler Forte, Christina Lee, Camille Lima Singleton, Angela Lynn, Maya Masseri, Sharon Matthews, Alvin Merritt Boyd, who already moved up a couple days early. We have Josh Meyerowitz, oh my gosh, I've been practicing that. And I still messed it up. I was caught up in the moment. Carmela Miranda, Gavin Nilsson, Julia Oakes, Jordan Pence Douglas, Marta Ross, Quinn Sadler, Seth Stein, Layla Tozen, and Hannah Wagner. It's an awesome class, isn't it? They're the best. Thank you. Last but certainly not least is my amazing teaching partner, Mr. Chris Simmons.
It is my honor to introduce my class, starting with Caleb Boscom. Adam Watt. So excited, I'm just kidding. Caleb Boscom. Will Bernhardt. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Stella Boucher. Will Barnhart, Janice Cabrera, Scott Cutter, Jack Festenstein, Daniel Fishman, Gabriella Glanville, Adam Holmes, Samantha Coates, Grayson Marr, Katie Marcus, Drew Merlo, Brody Miller, Sophia Neveroski, Jane Pattyfoot, Steve Rappaport, Jamie Ryder, Zeb Sarakin, and Wesley Sturrock. Dr. Rio.
All right, everyone, that was wonderful. Let's give them one more round of applause for our And as we're getting ready to close today's ceremony, I just want to thank a few people that were really helpful today. And first of all of you who are here today, all our parents and families, for giving French Road the opportunity and privilege of working with your kids for the past 3 years. Fifth grade class, please thank your parents and families with a big round of applause. I also want to thank all of our students for being a great class today and all year, our entire teaching staff, for providing students with the foundation so that they're all going to be successful as they move on. A special thanks to Mr. Eric Bruner in the AV department for taping our ceremony today, Mr. Chris Van Schneider for our sound and lighting needs, and our amazing custodial staff, Mr. Kevin Rollins and Mr. Nate Christensen for setting up the cafeteria for us today. In a moment, we will have all of our students recess out of the cafeteria. Then they'll head back to their classrooms. Please remain seated until all of our kids leave the cafeteria. Then you're welcome to visit with your children and celebrate with their classes at the conclusion of the program. Thank you all for coming today.